Hey guys, it's me Sylvia back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're testing out Fashion Nova's new makeup line, Maven Beauty. I think I'm kind of late to this. We've been known that Fashion Nova sells makeup on their website, but they actually have made their own brand. I'm curious about it. Fashion Nova is such a huge company. They're so well known and they're coming out with trendy clothing. You see it one day on Kylie Jenner, the next day you're seeing it on the website. And I'm curious if it's the same kind of thing with their makeup. Like, are they gonna be coming out with new products every week? Or if it's just a money grab and they're just coming out with a makeup brand because they can? I don't know. I wanna know the tea. I already started with a little something. We got foundation on, some bronzer, concealer, because they didn't come out with those type of products, but they have a good amount for their first launch. But first, admire how cute my hair is. Ooh, she got a Dyson Airwrap. So I tested it out finally on my IG stories. I don't know why I slept on it for so long. Look how like fluffy and blown out my hair looks. The hype around the Dyson Airwrap is real, but that's a whole nother story. I hope you guys like my hair.
This part is fake.
But this part is all me and the Dyson Airwrap. But cute, right? Okay, before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that red button, turn notifications on. Love you forever. Let's get into it. I don't know what this was. Let's get into it. Woo! Okay. So I have all the original products that they had initially launched with. They came out with eyeshadow palettes, highlighters, eyeliners, lipsticks, and then cream eyeshadow. I think over the holidays they came out with like a couple new products. Those I don't have. I think we can get a good feel for what the brand is like and the quality of the products from these originals. So they are marketing themselves as more of an affordable brand. So everything is under $25, I believe. Decent price point. The packaging, very, very vibrant. It's like a neon orange, y'all, which is interesting to me. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of blush pink. KKW, Fenty Beauty, Rare Beauty, they're all like that blush pink tone. So it's kind of like refreshing to see a bold color, but I feel like that's just all having to do with your preference. Like you might hate it. I kind of like it. So we'll start first by trying out their cream eyeshadow bases, which are meant to be, I guess, used as a primer or a cream eyeshadow. They came out with 5 different shades. We'll go in with the shade Coquito. It's a very moussey texture, almost like whipped. I have a lot of discoloration on my natural lid. You can see it's very pink. You can see the veins. So I normally do like a very like opaque eyeshadow primer. Technically, this is like a cream eyeshadow, so it definitely does have pigment to it, but hopefully it also works really well as like an eyeshadow base. But yeah, that's definitely giving me good coverage. Look at the difference. Much brighter, even tone, not patchy at all. Y'all, it dried. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like tacky on my lids when I'm not touching it, but then when you actually touch it, it feels like it's a powder. Like it's so velvety and soft. Very interesting. I'm curious how the shadows will apply over top of this, but as like an all over base, fixing that discoloration, acting as a primer, like it looks like I applied my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, you know? As long as they don't crease and like get all weird, then I feel like we're good. And so far, like they don't feel like they're gonna be moving around or anything too much. Like we got good coverage, it's on there, it's doing well. Next, we'll try out their eyeshadow palettes. So they initially came out with 5 neutral quads. Most of them are matte except for one shimmer formula. Personally, I kind of wish they came out with just like one big palette with all the shades in there. Maybe they will come out with something like that, but I've never really been a fan of just like little quads because I want to have options. And to have options, you got to buy like each of them to get all the different colors. So we'll start with the soft blend palette. We'll go in with this shade first. And I'm going to lightly dust that just on my inner corner of my lid, brighten it up a bit. I have really deep set eyes, so this is a technique that I usually do for every eye look. You'll never see me using a dark shadow on the inner corner here. I feel like it just brightens it. Look at the difference. It brightens it up. This is like a perfect matte white shade to do that brightening. Now taking this shade right here, I feel like this will be a good transition shade. I'm noticing there's no mirror in here, which like kind of wish there was because it is practical to use a mirror here, but then you'd be losing the coolness of being able to see through it. So I don't know how I feel about packaging right now. Is it practical? Maybe not. Is it cute?
Yes, it is.
But I'm gonna apply that just on my outer corner and blending up to my crease. I'm really enjoying the formula so far. And it's applying really nicely over that initial cream eyeshadow that we put. Like it feels like it's sticking right on there. So I would say that that's working well as an eyeshadow primer. Going in with the medium blend for a darker brown. So I'm gonna use this shade right here. So I'll just apply it kind of like in a wing, smoky wing, and then going up and into the crease. Now I'm gonna go in with the Define palette and we're gonna gonna take this chocolate brown and we'll do an outline of a wing kind of up into my crease. Fuse it into those other colors we used to make a nice gradient. Go in with a little bit of a gold shimmer from the Spotlight palette. Tap that on just this outer part of my lid. I see a slight shimmer, but we're using a soft kind of fluffy brush, so it's giving us a really subtle shimmer. I'm sure if I were to put it on with my finger, we'll get a more intense shimmer. So the eyeshadows are definitely Sylvia approved. Very nice. I do like. Next, we're trying out the Maven Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I have 4 out of the 9 shades that they offer. They have matte and shimmery shades, and it's supposed to double as also an eyeshadow, which I'm not too sure how that would work. But how it came is kind of like separate from the lid like this, and then stick the lid on. Ooh, it's kind of hard. And then there you go. You've got the brush tip. The liquid comes out right away, so that's nice. You don't have to keep turning forever. Looks like you can get really precise lines. It's really flexible. I want to try the classic black. Oh shoot, oh my God, it kind of exploded. I definitely turned it way too much. Usually, you know, you got to crank these things for the product to come out, but it's coming out really easily. So that's a bonus in my eyes. I just wasn't expecting it. It's meant to be waterproof, so I'll just line my lashes with that. When it's wet, it's kind of shiny, but it's definitely drying down matte. I'll also do an inverted wing just on my inner corner. And if it is waterproof, then that inner corner won't smudge, hopefully, because I always have that issue. I'm loving how that applied. The brush tip is probably one of my favorites for a liquid eyeliner. It just follows the groove of your eyes so easily, especially if you have a lot of excess skin or like wrinkles on your eye. It just glides over it rather than looking jaggedy. I'm gonna go back in with that dark chocolate eyeshadow from the Define palette to just smudge the edge of the liquid liner so it looks more smoky. All right, so eyeshadow's done, eyeliner's done. I'm gonna put some mascara on, some lashes, and we will carry on. Next, we'll test out their highlighters. They have 2 powder highlighters. Low-key, I feel like they could use 1 more shade for really deep skin tones. These probably would be a little bit too light. Let's go in with Draped Out, which is the more golden one. Apply this just on my cheekbone. Ooh, okay. You're getting a beautiful glow right off the bat. And let me try the other shade, the more pink one, for my nose highlight. Put that down the bridge of my nose. Yeah, for sure, this is my ideal highlight formula. Just super finely milled, really blinding depending on how much you layer it. The pink one's really pretty too. Oh my God, look at that, you guys. That's like too much. I did too much. Like, you could use this as an eyeshadow too. Look how pretty that is. Why not? Apply a little bit there. A little shimmer. Pretty. So another hit. Nothing really bad to say about this. Melted right in. Blinding. Gorgeous. I like. I see you, Fashion Nova. What the freak? I was expecting cheap makeup. I like it. Wait. Last but not least, we have the Maven Lipstick. 5 different shades, most of which are more neutral shades, and then you've got that really vibrant red. For first launch, I feel like these are the right shades to come out with. You know, you want universal shades. I think I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade, but because they don't have any lip liners, I'm gonna go ahead and apply Coquito Beauty's Nude 1 lip liner. And now let's apply Sus on top. That's a gorgeous soft pink. It really reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, and the formula is so comfortable. Definitely looks like a very soft matte. I'm gonna try and use one of their eyeshadows from the Bold Blend palette, this pink right here, as a blush, because why not? I'm trying to do like a full face moment here, see how much we can utilize these products and see if they're multi-use. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Why? It's obviously an eyeshadow. Why didn't I dust off my brush first? Oh my God, I just ruined my whole face. Oh, it's blending, it's okay. Thank God for that blendable formula, you know? Let's try that again with the other side, but actually like dust off first before going in like a maniac. Wait a damn minute. Eyeshadow where? It's blush at this point. Stunning. We'll do a little nose moment. So we can use the eyeshadow as blush, just obviously be careful and don't do what I did. A little goes a long way. Tap off your brush. I look snatched. I look amazing, right? Final thoughts. So those are all of the products that we're trying out. The makeup look turned out so good. All of the products were really great quality, and I didn't have to work hard to make them work. And they did send it to me in PR, but this isn't sponsored in any way. I feel like I just have to throw that out there. I just was really curious because it's Fashion Nova. Like, no one expected them to come out with a makeup brand, you know? Or did we? I don't know. Like, it makes sense at this point that they would. The eyeliners, like, I'm so surprised at how well they applied. I wonder how waterproof they really are. By the end of the video, I've had my makeup on for probably 2 hours now filming, and I don't see any smudging on my inner corner. First impression, I love how it applied. For their first launch, in my opinion, they killed it, and we had a good time today. I need to take some pics of this cute look right now. Watch this video if you haven't seen it yet, or this one is really good too. Bye guys. Mwah.